Hello YouTube, this is Miguel Hardy. I'm making another vlog. I'm actually liking this vlog thing. It's not bad, I like it. Um, yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning on a Friday morning. I'm not working today. Um, Having a pretty good night. Pretty good morning. Just finished talking in one of my group calls, and yeah, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm having wine. Sue me! I love it. Yeah, it's a good morning for me. Around noon I'll be going to that show I said before. I'll be going to I'll say it again, the Toronto Audio Video Entertainment Show. Around noon I'll be going. Uh, I just finished posting my brand new album review. It's called Universal Love Attack album review. It's about 50 minutes long. Hopefully it's entertainment. For me, it was a little bit. It was nice. I loved it. I liked it. I liked editing it. I liked editing, acting. But of course, I love acting and editing. Like any producer, movie producer, whatever, they would tell you we love acting, not so much editing, of course. Um, yeah, so if you guys would like to check that out, it's on my channel. Comment, please comment to say what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. Go ahead, dude. Tell me I suck. Like I don't care. Like so far I've been having negative reviews, negative comments. So if you guys want to say something about it, go ahead. I will read it. Will I comment? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But like, if you guys have to say something about it, go ahead, do it. I recommend it for me. Um, well, today, what I want to talk about is Daft Punk. Now my video's a little slow. Yeah, Daft Punk. And why I dislike them. Uh, Daft Punk, as everybody knows, is that Daft Punk is the #1 electronic group of all time in the world. And ever since their first album, I believe was Homework, uh, boom, explosion. And like I got Discovery, I got the Tron one, and I have the MP3 of Homework. Great music. I like the music. It's not bad. Especially I love Prime Time of Your Life. Awesome track. I loved it. It's good to dance to. It's good to listen to. What I don't like about them is that because they are famous, because they are millionaires, they don't release albums as much. Like, yeah, people are saying, oh, they released Tron Legacy. Yeah, the 90% of this album is orchestra. It's classical music. Yes, they produced it. They orchestrated it, but it's not that punk. Uh, the ones that are, it's like a minute long each, which any Daft Punk fan would be like, we want more. So considering this is not a Daft Punk, as everybody knows. And then afterwards they released a remix version of the Tron. I believe it's not even them remixing; it's just other artists remixing it, their work. But I don't know. It's been what, 4 years? I think 4 or 5 years since they released new material. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long while. As I said before, I understand why. They don't have to release albums. They don't have to. Because they have lots of money. They have a lot of money. Like the same situation with Kraftwerk and Depeche Mode. Again, they don't have to release albums every 2 3 years because they have money. They have a lot of money. They don't have to. Especially Kraftwerk. Kraftwerk, damn, they're even worse than Depeche Mode and Daft Punk combined. Kraftwerk, they released their last time they released new material was 2003, maybe 2002. Between those two timelines, and which was Tour de France, right? And it's almost gonna be 10 years. Well, almost 2012, so 9 years. It's been that long since they released new material. Yes, they released a DVD. I have it. Great DVD. Nice sets, amazing visuals, and yeah, they released the remastered versions of their all their work. I do not own any of the remastered versions. I own the original versions. With any Kraftwerk fan will tell you, like, they prefer the original work than the remastered work, because it's just it's Kraftwerk. It's innovation underlined. It's innovation. Their sound is incredible. It's from their time. It is insanely incredible, and just the remastered just makes it new sounds, and people don't like that. The old Kraftwerk fans, they like the old ones because of that sound. It's you can tell it was made in 1980. You can tell it was made in 1990. That it has that nostalgia feeling. But then again, like I said, going back again, like Daft Punk, Depeche Mode, they release new produced albums every 4 or 5 years. Yeah, that's a long time for me. Yeah, and it's just but mainly Daft Punk. Like as I said before, am I a hardcore Daft Punk fan? No, I am not. I do have a poster of them, and I do have their albums, most of them. But I'm not a hardcore fan. I do like their music, and I would love to go to a concert one day. But I'm not a hardcore fan. But from what I am a fan, like from me, yeah, like it's they just because from going from me, just because that they're not releasing new albums every 3 years. Um, I began to think that they're not about the music anymore, and they know they're famous. They're gonna make millions and millions of dollars on this just single album, so they're not even trying. Actually, their last produced album, uh, people were saying that it was rushed. The production value wasn't the quality. It wasn't as of that punk. So yeah, coming from me, it's they're not about the love of music anymore. Uh, yeah, I guess same thing goes with Kraftwerk. It's the same thing, and my God, people that are crazy with their music, and they release albums every 2 years, and they're famous. They're hugely famous. It's Chemical Brothers. I love the Chemical Brothers. I love Push the Button. I love Push the Button. I have the MP3 version of this. This is their latest one, released, I believe, in 2010, last year. Further, good music. Has more nostalgia feeling than Push the Button, and I think they're going back to that time. I love this album. I love Believe Another World. That's a good track. Uh, yeah, Chemical Brothers, they experiment like crazy, and I love it. I love Chemical Brothers, and another group that experiment is, I would say, Cut Copy. Top three great bands are my choice. Top three. Number one is A Woman. Um, Again, yeah, Copy. They experiment like crazy, and every album is fresh and is new. It's awesome. And they're famous. Chemical Brothers, they're famous, and they release material every 2 years, and they don't have to, but they do, because they love music. They love experimenting, and that's why they have a huge fan base, because the fan knows that they're gonna be like, oh, wait every 2 years and new materials coming out, and if you get tired of waiting 2 years, go to the concert, go to the concert, or maybe get a singles or an EP. I don't know, but that's why I like Chemical Brothers, is that they experiment, and good music, of course. Push the Button, all-time number one album. Yeah, I know. People are saying, "Are you crazy? Are you crazy?" Chemical Brothers, Dig Your Own Hole. That's that's the best album they made. Yeah, well, I got them famous, but that was long and gone, 1990s, buddy. Yeah, Push the Button was 2-3 years ago, so yeah. Push the Button, I think it's better than Dig Your Own Hole. So, you know. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that Paul Kraftwerk and Depeche Mode is that because they don't release albums as much as that they should, I I dislike it, especially that punk. Depeche Mode, Kraftwerk, I'll let it go. Maybe not Kraftwerk, but Depeche Mode, I'll let it go because they do release other stuff. But Daft Punk and Kraftwerk, they don't. They don't. They do not. In between, they do. They do not. So yeah, that's what I have to say about it. Comment, go crazy with it. Um, I would love to hear what you guys want to say. If you agree, don't agree, it's up to you, man. This is me, simple guy doing a vlog. Yay. Yeah, if you like my stuff, check out my channel, man. That's awesome. You have a good morning, good Friday morning. All the best.